There we go.
Good evening, and welcome to a regularly scheduled meeting of the City of Hartford Common Council. We do have a quorum. All proper notices were sent. I'd like to officially open this meeting and ask if you'd please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Roll call.
The mayor and all alderpersons are present except Alderperson Fulop, who is absent and excused.
Thank you very much. At this time, we have unanimous consent agenda. President Rusniak.
Move to approve.
Alderperson Turchi.
Motion by Alderperson Rusniak, seconded by Alderperson Turchi, approving the Common Council minutes of May 23rd, 2023.
Any comments, questions, corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Communications.
So we received a transient merchant license application from Southwestern Advantage to sell educational resources.
Please come up. You get 3 glorious minutes to describe what you do.
Oh, perfect. Thank you guys for having me so much. My name's Steven Kamika. I'm a recent grad from the University of South Florida down in Tampa, and I'm working with Southwestern this summer. I've been with the company now going on 7 years, right? And it's been a blast. I got into this program because it's a great way to just build on communication skills, leadership skills, and entrepreneurship skills. I aspire to own my own veterinary clinic in the future, so that's why I initially got involved with it, and I really just get to share in-home educational tools and biblical tools for babies all the way through high school seniors, and it's a blast. I've just had a lot of fun. I'm in the Dodge County area for the past 3 weeks while I've been waiting on the permit to get approved, and I've been able to help out over 100 families so far in the Dodge County area. So it's been super fun, and I look forward to being able to make an impact here in Hartford, not only on the educational side but also on the spiritual side for anybody that wants to go ahead and grow in that area as well. So that's really what we do. Anything educational. Apps, websites, books, everything. Southwestern's been around since 1855, so it's one of the oldest entrepreneurship programs in the nation for college students. So I think that kind of summarized what I get to do, and yeah, I knock on doors.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And then
You can pick up your permit tomorrow at City Hall, the administration office, afternoon.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.
At this time, we have appearances and citizen comments. Anybody from the city wishing to appear, come up to the podium, state your name and address. You get 3 glorious minutes. Anybody wishing to appear? Last call. Anybody wishing to appear? If not,
One last thing, Mayor, just going back
Oh,
on
okay, yes.
communications. We
the
do
phone.
have a reminder that we will have a team photo of the current Common Council members after next council meeting on June 27th. Please dress in business attire, whatever that means to you.
Yeah. You might want to have it before the meeting.
It could be a drag-out meeting, so please, no. We could do it before the meeting, too.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. No question?
Going to ask about the pullovers that have City of Hartford.
We don't have new polos for our 2 new alderpersons yet, so that's why we're going with business attire.
Wow. That's cold.
Thank you for that.
Okay, wonderful.
Put them in the back.
Thank you very much. At this time, we have the mayor's report. I did have a business send me something that I thought was very interesting, and that is Planet Fitness is offering for all high school students ages 15 through 19 this summer for free admission. All you have to do is if you are 15, 16, 17, you have to go in with a guardian and have them sign up. You just go right into the facility and sign up at Planet Fitness, and you can have free admission for the entire summer to stay in shape, which I think is a good thing for our youth. So if that's something that you would like to do, just go into Planet Fitness And anybody else wishing to offer things free like that, I'll be happy to mention it during the mayor's report, just so you don't think that I own stock in Planet Fitness, because as you can see, I don't. So, all right, at this time, we'll go through aldermanic requests. President Rosniak,
Nothing tonight, sir?
Alderperson Carroll,
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Alderperson Reagan,
Nothing tonight.
Alderperson Garza,
Nothing tonight, Mayor?
Alderperson Turcci,
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Alderperson Webb.
Yeah, I just had one comment. I got a chance to get a tour of the library from Jennifer, and as part of joining the library board, and I just wanted to say thank you to her for showing me around and all the great things they do at the library, and look forward to supporting them.
Thank you. Alderperson Kohler.
Yeah, just a shout out to the Kissel Museum and the Kissel Club. They had this last weekend, they had a show on Friday, Saturday, a big banquet Saturday night, brought people in from all over the state, all over, actually into Michigan and so on and so forth, a lot of interest. As you don't, I don't know if anybody knows, but there's only like 150 Kissel cars left in existence. So it was a super cool thing. It was good to see the cars out there, and great for the club and for the Kissel Museum. So I'm glad they were all able to come here. I did know that they stayed at some of our establishments and then definitely used some of our establishments as well. So thank you for that, and a big shout out to the Kissel.
Thank you. Alderperson Savage.
I have nothing, but thank you for saying that, because it was an awesome turnout.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
Met a lot of awesome families.
Great. Standing Committee Reports, Finance and Personnel, Chairman Rosniak.
We have 3 items tonight. Number 1, discussion and consideration of authorizing the appropriate city officials to enter into the Police School Liaison Officer Agreement with Hartford Joint 1 School District. Mr. Thickens is here from the Police Department. Richard, go ahead.
Good evening. So the request is for continuation of the PSLO contract with Hartford Union High School for a period of 4 years. The only significant change with this contract is the request by
This is Joint 1.
Joint 1, I'm sorry, this would be with Joint 1. Joint 1 also requested cost sharing for the period of the 4-year contract, so it would be a change from a 68-32 share, with 32 being the police department, to a 50-50 share over that period of 4 years.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments? If not, back to you, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Looking for a motion to approve the Police School Liaison Officer Agreement with Hartford Joint 1 School District.
I'll move to approve.
Move to approve Alderperson Reagan, second by Alderperson Webb.
Motion by Alderperson Reagan, seconded by Alderperson Webb, authorizing the appropriate city officials to enter into the Police School Liaison Officer Agreement with the Hartford Joint 1 School District.
Any further questions, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Chairman Rosniak.
Item 2, discussion and consideration of authorizing the appropriate city officials to enter into Police School Liaison Officer Agreement with the Hartford Union High School District.
For the Hartford Union High School contract, it would be the same 4-year period with the same request for cost sharing, ultimately a 50-50 share between the high school and the police department after that 4-year contract.
And these are for school year only, correct?
The contract is actually for the entire 12 months. However, prior to this, we only charged them for the school year, which was the 68%. The 32% would have been the city's share, at which time the officer would have been doing normal patrol responsibilities. Under this new agreement, over the 4-year period of time, again, we get to a 50-50 share, which again, just like the Joint 1 contract, basically gives us a little bit more flexibility with the police department, that if the need would arise, that we would need to pull that officer out of the school to be able to handle vacations, time off, all hands on deck, active situation. We could do so, and again, there is no clawback from the school district, so.
Any other questions or comments? If not, back to you, Mayor.
Thank you. Then for authorizing the police school liaison agreement with Hartford Union High School. Alderperson Webb, second by Alderperson Kohler.
Motion by Alderperson Webb, seconded by Alderperson Kohler, authorizing the appropriate city officials to enter into the police school liaison officer agreement with the Hartford Union High School District.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Chairman Rusniak.
Item 3, discussion and consideration accepting the quote from Performance Roofing Systems in the amount of $28,995 for the Main Street Link Building Timber Lodge roof replacement and costs required for insulation. Randy?
Yes, the reason this is here, we found extra work that needed to be done. The original work is to replace the roof membrane for the Link building. So how the roof goes, the Link building roof runs into an additional building that has siding. That siding has come loose. The connections have deteriorated through wind. So we do not have a tight moisture seal. So when we put on a new roof, it won't prevent moisture from getting underneath the new membrane. So this is the added scope of work. We share this with the Timber Lodge Association, Condo Association. So this is shared cost. So the additional funds that the city would be using will come from, I'm asking for from the Link building remodel, the work done on the inside where we have about $15,000 left over from work we've done earlier this year. The added costs, so there's, the membrane job itself was budgeted for $20,000. As you see, this came in at $28,900 and change. So we have that extra cost. Of that extra cost, the city would be responsible for $2,815.44 of that, as we roughly have a 31% stake in the work being done.
Questions or comments for Randy? If not, back to you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. For accepting the quote from Performance Roofing for the amount of $28,995 for the Main Street Link Building Timber Lodge roof replacement. Alderperson.
Somebody's gotta do this.
President Resniak.
Second.
Second by Alderperson Savage.
Motion by Alderperson Rusniak, seconded by Alderperson Savage, accepting the quote from Performance Roofing Systems, Inc. in the amount of $28,995 for the Main Street Link Building Timber Lodge roof replacement and costs required for installation.
Thank you. Any further questions, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. On to resolutions. We have Resolution 3647. Item 10, a preliminary resolution for the levying of special assessments under Section 66.0703 and 66.1109 Wisconsin statutes for the purposes of funding a bid operating plan, which is a business improvement district, in the city of Hartford Central Business District. And that will be handled by our city administrator, Steve Volker.
On an annual basis for the bid to operate, the funding source in which they use is this special assessment in which is applied to each property within the geographic area. So what we're doing tonight, again, is a routine, every year we have to do this, is we approve the special assessment that has been levied against these properties based on assessed value, and also the cap in which is put into place by the bid. And again, this is the first step. The second step is literally sending out the bills and going from there, and that's how they get their funding.
Okay. Any questions, comments? If not, looking for moving forward on this resolution, Alderperson Turchi, second by Alderperson Webb.
Motion by Alderperson Turchi, seconded by Alderperson Webb for the adoption of proposed resolution number 3647.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you. And other than adjournment, our last item, resolution number 3648, a resolution adopting the 2022 DNR wastewater compliance maintenance annual report. I think this is your first time coming up here.
First time in front of you, yeah.
So you get introduced by our city administrator?
Dan Tatis is our new wastewater director, and he has been with us actually longer than Dave ever was. Dan's been with us for over 20 years, correct?
21 years this year.
21 years. And as of January, he took over as director of the wastewater treatment plant and the collection system. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is an annual report required by the DNR. It's a grading system of the treatment plant and how well it's run and the collection system. And we have a grade A, which is the highest level we can get. So everything is running good and in great shape, and it's thanks for you guys for allowing us to purchase what we need to maintain everything.
So if you looked at the CMR report, you saw across the board, every grade was an A. So if you're paying us based on grades, we did real well.
No.
Can we get a line-by-line item,
And then you woke up.
You can get one.
No, that was wonderful. I did take the opportunity to look through it. Thank you very much for the city staff for including that in our packet, which was very handy, but it's always been extraordinarily impressive, the water treatment facility and the quality of the water that we have. We literally, in Hartford, have award-winning water. I always enjoyed that saying from our previous city administrator. He said, yeah, we get to pull it through granite trying to avoid the radon, and when we're done with it, we have to dump it into a trout stream, which is an expensive proposition. But you guys continue to do it extraordinarily well, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, well, I look for adoption of this. Alderperson Turchi, second by Alderperson Garza.
Motion by Alderperson Turchi, seconded by Alderperson Garza for the adoption of proposed resolution number 3648.
For adoption of our 2022 DNR wastewater compliance maintenance annual report. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you. And for adjournment, Alderperson Savage, Alderperson Webb.
Motion by Alderperson Savage, seconded by Alderperson Webb to adjourn at 7:17 PM.
2 minutes.
You missed it.
For adjournment, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. We stand adjourned.